I'm Blara, and today we're gonna talk about Assassin's Creed 3 and how it portrayed well the struggles of a Native American in the time of a revolution. The protagonist, Connor Kenway, or Atohakeiton, a native in America, part of the Mohawk tribe, found himself in the middle of the American Revolution and his assassin brotherhood, trying to save his people in an ever-changing world. I think Assassin's Creed 3 is one of the few media that portray perfectly the story of a Native American around the time of a revolution. Connor loses his mother and his tribe is pillaged in a young age, and since then he had this duty to protect his people from a world that tried to erase them. He gets into the Assassin Brotherhood not by his own will, but by his duty to his people, and he had to get manipulated by a goddess to get there, just to really explain how much the guy didn't care about anything else. Connor believed that through his brotherhood that he will save his people, but throughout the story he makes so many allies that get him amongst the front lines of the revolution that turn him away from his main desire that he contemplates being an ally with his father, the sworn enemy of his creed, just to try to save his people, and in turn save himself. It is when he realizes that every side that he supports is against him. The Templars, who Connor thought that there could finally be an alliance between them, they followed orders without questions to burn Connor's village and treat them like animals. The assassins remained idle throughout massacres like this and denied any conflict related to helping these natives from enemies. The Patriots used Connor to further their revolution, and their leader, George Washington, was the one that ordered to have Connor's village burned and the native tribes to be hunted down. Connor's story resembles a sense of helplessness amidst chaos. His vain effort of saving his tribe is fueled by betrayal by the same people he trusted, is similar as the efforts of the American natives to persevere through history, only to get backstabbed by the same people who they helped. Connor's only goal is to save his people, and he gets no help in the end, by no one. Not even the assassins, the Templars, the Americans, and not even Juno, a goddess who promised Connor to help his people, to only be left alone in the end, and his tribe gone, all for nothing. Just as the real fight of American natives to protect their existence in a world that was ever changing, just for their fight to be lost and the goal to save their identity was in vain, is resembled in the story of Connor. The natives fought between two sides in the revolution, the Americans and the British, and while it would make sense that the American natives fought alongside Americans against the British, some natives formed an alliance with the British just because they promised them safety. Just as the story of Connor fighting between two sides, the Assassins and Templars, being an assassin himself, he fought the Templars until trying to form an alliance with them, more importantly with his father, only for this alliance to fail. The duty of his assassin order intertwines with his duty of saving his tribe from being vanished by the Americans until everything falls apart the same. The game does not shy away from the brutal reality of colonialism and the way it affected Native American community. It shows how Native Americans were forced to fight for their land and their way of life against encroaching colonists. One of the most notable features of Assassin's Creed 3 is the way it portrays the Mohawk tribe, which Connor belongs to. The game accurately depicts the Mohawk traditional clothing, language, and customs. The game's designers also took care to show the complexity of Mohawk society, including the different factions within the tribe and the conflicts existed between them. The game developers worked closely with Native American consultants and historians to ensure that the portrayal of Native Americans in the game was accurate and respectful. This attention to detail is evident in the way that the game depicts the various Native American tribes and their cultures. Assassin's Creed 3 is a shining example of how video games can be used to educate people about history, while also providing an entertaining gaming experience. The game's developers took great care to accurately and respectfully portray Native American history, and it shows in the final product. You may not like the game in a narrative or gameplay sense, but Assassin's Creed 3 serves as a reminder that Native American history is a vital part of American history in general. It should be given the attention and respect it deserves. See ya, love ya.